Hi loves, it's Emmy. I'm back with FlossTube number 2. It's been a while since I've come back on. I think it's been basically a month. But things have been going really well. I've gotten a little bit of progress on one of my new starts, and I actually have started another project, and two of them I haven't even touched. One I actually don't know 100% where it is. So we'll just go over the 4 that I have in front of me. So the last video I did, I know I just uploaded it because there was something hanky with like how it was uploading, and so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna cool it. I filmed it, edited it, and everything, but then I was like, okay, I'll just wait to like upload it. In my mind, I figured the next day. What that translated into was the next time I want to do a FlossTube video, which is today, which I think is literally about a month from when I actually filmed that video. So anyways, you'll get a little bit of updates. So my plan is to hopefully try to get videos out once a week, once every other week, just kind of like how busy I am and stuff. Today is the December 21st, so I know that I'm going to be doing a lot of stitching this coming weekend, obviously over the holiday weekend. I have a couple of days off of work, and then next weekend we're going up to see my husband's family who lives up in Washington State, and so that'll be a really good chance for me to get some stitching done as well, because it's about a 5-hour drive or so. So then hopefully not this coming week, but next week, so into the beginning of the year, I want to do a little bit of update. Next week, I do want to do kind of like a plans for 2018 video, because there are a couple of charts that I'm getting in the mail that I want to do a little haul video, and then kind of like my plan for year of starts. So I will do that. So first, quickly, I will just do my whips. Okay, and I have to show you guys. So one of the ones that I have, the Night Watch Bros, is the one that I had to wait for the fabric to dye and everything. Well, I do have a little local needlepoint shop that I don't mind going to. I'm gonna be honest, it's overpriced. I am all about shopping local. I absolutely love supporting small businesses, but to an extent. I'm not going to pay almost like double what I could pay to get it on something like 123 Stitch, or even eBay for that matter. There was a chart. I'm obsessed with the Hawk Run Hollow series, like literally obsessed. I have a couple of them coming in the mail that I have somehow been able to snag off of like the Stash Unload and those kind of Facebook groups. So I have the map of Hawk Run Hollow, the village of Hawk Run Hollow, springtime at Hawk Run Hollow, and Christmas time at Hawk Run Hollow, and autumn in Hawk Run Hollow, I think. Did I have 5 charts? Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyways, so I snagged those luckily within the past like 3 days. But all the other ones I'm still kind of looking for. And I don't mind paying, $25 for one of those charts. I mean, that's fine, especially if it's used. I try to look for deals and that kind of thing, but for the most part, I don't mind doing that. But I also want to be able to help. Okay, rewind. I haven't bought them from 123 Stitch or a big manufacturer, because I do want to try, if people have them in their stash and they're not stitching them, I don't mind taking off your hands, because I feel like that's helping out the stitching community. Then you can go use that money to buy a chart you really like. So I would rather do that. I'd rather take them off someone's hands, take them out of someone's stash or whatever, before I buy them, which I know is like totally how you're not supposed to think about it, but whatever. I would like it if someone bought a chart I wasn't using. But, you know what I mean? Okay, so I honestly don't know where I was going with. Oh, I remember now. Oh, you guys, it's only Thursday, and it has been an insane week. I don't know if it's just like the holiday season or if it's like because there's so many people out and so many people sick at work. It's just the kind of work I do. I don't know, but it's been insane. So my brain is not all there. I'm just going to be totally honest with you. So anyways, so I went to my local needle shop and again, it's overpriced. I don't like buying things there unless I like really need to. And sure enough, while I was there just looking around, I honestly go there to just get ideas of cool charts. But anyways, I found like the perfect gray fabric for this, for the Night Watch Bros chart that I was going to show you guys. So the only problem was that it's relatively large and I don't like cutting the fabric until I know that I'm not going to use whatever the excess is. So it was a bigger piece. The chart's only like 9 inches by 9 inches. I mean, it's a pretty, relatively small square, but the fabric I think was like 15 by 19 or something like that. So I have it all bunched in. And okay, so I bought a bunch of fabric to make grime guards and project bags and all that kind of stuff because I love sewing and I knew that I wanted some and I didn't want to pay for that amount of money. So of course, because it's been so busy, I haven't gotten around to actually sitting down and making nice grime guards. But I needed one really bad because the university that is here local was playing in a football game. They're playing in a bowl game. And so we were going to watch it and we had some friends over and all my stitchy stuff is upstairs in our bonus room, which is where I film these videos, which is kind of like my domain. And we were obviously going to watch it downstairs because we were having guests over. And so I didn't want to like bring all of my stuff, all my, have my fabric like, 1.5 feet out by me. So I made a janky grime guard, but it did what I needed to, and so it was fine. So this is my work in progress. Oh, so first you can see the janky. Look at that thing. It's hilarious. I literally was sewing it and I was laughing hysterically at it, but it kept everything all inside. It's so big. I didn't even cut the fabric. Like I literally just I had cut it in strips and I just serged elastic around it. I was like, I just need this. And it took me 10 minutes. But, so anyways. But this is the progress that I made on my Night Watch Bros. And so I've gotten the box in here. It's going to be filled in with all of that dark blue color. I might switch out the colors. I'm going to be honest with you. Because I'll grab the blue that is called for in the chart. And it's like electric blue. So if I can find it, maybe I'll just give up on it, to be totally honest with you. Oh, okay. So here's the color. I mean, that's like an electric blue. And it's a gorgeous color, but I don't know if it's really going to go with the black, white, and grays. Like, it's just too stark of a difference. I don't know. So I'm going to play around with it. I mean, I love this blue for just in general. The color is gorgeous. But when I think about, like, I don't know how many of you are Game of Thrones fans. When you think about the Night's Watch and just the theme of that show in general, it's a dark show. It's grimy and cringy and bloody, and I just don't know that this color represents that. So we'll see. But anyways, so that is, I got that done. That was probably about a night. I mean, it's nice. It's all white. I gridded the fabric, and that made it pretty easy. I haven't gotten any more done on my zombie, but that's what it looks like. It really needs to be washed. This was like my go-to. One, because it was small, but what I've done is I've actually taken this Q-snap So like, look how much fabric was on there. Like, I needed to make, not this. I didn't need to make this, but I ended up making it. Anyways, so I ended up taking this little grime guard, or this little Q-snap, which I think is a 6x6. I don't know where my ruler is. But yeah, it's about the 6x6 one. And I got it in this little bag that my sister-in-law gave me that I absolutely love. So now this is like my travel little thing. So I'll roll up and I have like all the floss and everything, a little pair of scissors, a needle, threader, all that. So I'll just take it off the Q-snaps, roll it up, put it in here, and then I just have it like everything together. So I think I'm going to do that. My plan is to work on at least one or two small-ish projects at a time, just so I can kind of have stuff to put in here that makes it easy to travel and everything. Especially this time of year, I feel like we're traveling so much. So that's the zombie. I do love that one. I really want to finish that one. I just haven't got around to it. So the next one, I don't think I've done any more on, is my, no, I haven't. I've been so lazy, you guys. Not lazy. It's been really crazy at work, I do have to say. So it's the Harry Potter class schedule by Armada Designs. And I still have, I can't even see because that much done on it. I really need to get going on this one though. This one might be the one that I take with me on our road trip. Or maybe I'll just stitch it this coming weekend. Because I don't want to get behind. Like, I know myself, and I know that if I get behind on something that's like a stitch along, you know, every month you get a new one, I'm just not going to do it. And I feel like I could be great at stitch-alongs because it will help me finish it, you know? Like, I feel like that's one of the hardest things. Like, I recently put a question out on one of the Facebook groups. I think it was like cross-stitch, I can't even say the word, cross-stitch addicts, about, you know, like, people that have, like, 25 plus whips at a time, like, how do you do it? Like, don't you want that finished? But a lot of people said, you know, it's like almost like that anxiety of finishing one. Like, you get so close, and then you're like, I gotta start another one. So, anyways, I don't know. Maybe I'm just totally making that up. Whatever. So the other one that I did start that I'm obsessed with now is I bought a Heaven and Earth design. Well, okay, rewind. I bought a lot of Heaven and Earth designs. I'm kind of obsessed with them. To be honest, I've only bought charts from them when they go on sale. Just because I know how long they take to stitch. I know they're full coverage. They're intense charts. They're intense because they're full coverage, and there's a lot of different colors in them. Like down here, this box that I'm working on, oh, where is it? Right here. There's literally one stitch that's a different color. Then the other one, this box has like 3 or 4 different colors in it, and there's one stitch that's like right in the middle. That's just a lone stitch of a different color. It's like, ah. So I understand why people don't like stitching them, because they're intense, and there's so many different color changes, and it's hard to keep track of all the thread. But so this one, my hate is gonna be kind of like my at-home, up in my craft room. My husband's playing video games on the couch. We have it set up, thankfully, and I'm really glad we did it this way. We have like a big bonus room, and so half of it is literally my craft supplies and all my stuff. Like, I have, so these IKEA shelves. Well, maybe, okay, I'll just show you guys. So it goes from there to there, and it goes all the way down. You guys are going to see my cleavage. I'm so sorry. So it goes all the way down to the floor. And then I have a big, huge paper stack that I got from a local craft store that was actually going out of business, unfortunately. So I got that, and I was so happy. Not that they were going out of business, but that I benefited from it. And that sounded so mean. But we have the other half, and I don't want to flip you guys around and show you because you're going to get sick. But the other half of the room is, hi, Mama. Like, my cat is over in all my quilting fabric. I've been trying to clean out things. Well, that's not true. I don't really clean out anything. I reorganize it so that it looks less overrun with things. Come here, Mama. You want to say hi? Come here. I don't know what she's doing. But anyway, sometimes she'll get like up the top of the closet, and I'm like, how did you get over there? Come here, Mama girl. Come here. Anyways, so we have it split, the other half of the room, so that he can play video games up here. So that, and we have a PS4 downstairs as well as like our main one, but we also have a PS4 up here, in the bonus room. One of them's mine, one of them's his. And so his is up here so that he can play video games while I'm crafting, which actually is awesome. Like, I didn't think at first he was going to use it at all because he just started getting back into video games. There's my mama girl. He just started getting back into video games. Come on. Come on. Come say hi. He just started getting back into video games a couple weeks ago. And come here. Right here. Come on. Oh, fine. Fine, be a diva. And so now, like, almost every night, he'll come up and play video games, and I'll do whatever. I mean, usually it means stitch, but I'll, yeah. So that's been really cool, because that was part of the things where I felt bad, because, you know, I would be like, hey, I want to go stitch, and I have all my stuff up here, like, and especially my Haid, like, I really like working on that one, because it's just so much fun, like, that full coverage. But it's like, I don't want to drag everything downstairs and work on it. So I like what we got going right now, though. It's working really well for both of us. So, yay! Okay, well, that's all my ramblings that I have today. I do want to do a video, like I said, next week sometime. I have Tuesday off of work, which is the day after Christmas. And then I also have Friday off of work. And hopefully by Friday, which I think will be like the 29th, I think all of my charts will have come in, and I also probably will have gotten money for Christmas that I will have bought more things now. And so then I can do a little like haul slash stash video. I also want to go, and I don't know if this is legal. The whole like copyright thing is really weird to me, but I love having the PDF versions of my charts, but there are a couple that I would like to have paper copies of. So I might end up, and I have paper copies of some of them as well, but especially of my Haids and stuff. But so I want to go off and print all those ones off as well, just to have. I don't know. I'm one of those weird people. Like, I have a Kindle. I love reading, but I also have to have like an actual book too. So I don't know. I'm so weird. You guys will get to know that. But anyways, so if you guys have any questions about anything, please feel free to comment or ask me a question or tell me, like, girl, get some conditioner in your hair because it's frizzy as heck. And I will respond to you. I know it's just how it is. It's how my life is. It's a frizzy ball of craziness. But anyways, I will be back next week, probably around Friday-ish. It'll just depend on when I get my stuff in. But I do want to do a look ahead, because I have one that I'm in a Facebook group of that I want to start and do like a year of start kind of a thing. So anyways, thanks for watching, you guys, and thanks for hearing my ramblings. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a beautiful holiday season, whatever holidays you guys are celebrating, and have a wonderful stitchy time. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.